BJ, what's up, brother?
Yeah, buddy.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. A little tired, but I mean, hey, you know, I
Right.
like to think about it like, there's other people that are way more tired, and uh, and not to excuse or say that I can't be tired,
Mm-hmm.
but to say, you're fortunate,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. That's where you gotta always think about stuff, man. Real talk, bro. Um, I mean, me and my buddies, man. It's been slow in my industry. Well, in the car hauling game, it's been
Hmm.
very slow.
Is it the season or
I don't know if it's necessarily. I mean, it typically starts slowing down around this season, but we've never seen it this slow. I think it has a lot to do with the season as well as what's going on in the world right now with everything that's going on, man. The war,
yeah,
the government, everything
yeah, people
that
just not. I mean, so is it it's not always people buying cars, right? It could also be like there's other reasons why cars need to be hauled, right?
well, I mean,
Or is that
based
one?
on what I do, it's people buying cars, it's cars getting repossessed, it's bigger lots, um trying to move their cars so they can make room for newer cars
Mhm.
that's not selling on their lot, and they sell them to smaller lots, you know. So it's a lot of different, a lot of different things cooking in the whole situation.
Yeah.
And right now, it's just a lot of the buyers been telling me that they're expensive. So it's a sad deal because everything is going up, but nobody's pay is going up.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So okay. So I guess the same thing, like what's going on with housing and and mortgages. That the same thing's going on with cars.
Everything, man. Everything. It's yeah. I mean, the heavy hitters, man, they're suffering. See, a lot of people don't realize, man. You think about the the celebrities of the world, the athletes, that your top tier money makers.
Yeah.
Well, the more money you make, the more bills you have. That's just human nature. The more
Yeah.
you can afford, the more you're gonna purchase,
Yeah.
right? And so somebody that plays, Russell Wilson, of course he's gonna have more bills than me. You know what I mean? Because he
Right.
has a much huger salary, and so they are, I think, feeling it the same way, man.
Oh,
Just on a
really?
different scale. I mean, if you think about it, because I'm pretty sure wherever they live, their house is probably, even if he paid cash for it, it's still, he probably still got $3,000-4,000 light bills and stuff like that.
Right. 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 Taxes. And
Taxes. I'm sure him and his lady both got high end cars and
uh,
several high end cars.
yep.
So like you were saying, man, I'm saying all this to say you're right, man. You never know what the person next to you is going through.
Right.
You get so consumed with yourself and what you got going on,
Hmm.
and you hear somebody else's struggle, you be like, well, damn, at least I ain't dealing with that.
Seriously.
Right.
Seriously. Um. Man, and we really have it better than they had it. 50s and earlier.
Yeah.
Our,
Right.
black, let's say black people. Man, I just watched this show. I'm not done with it yet. So they did a nice little twist. So it's a series. It's on
Mhm.
Amazon Prime. It's a series called Them, and it's centered around this black family. So it's a black horror. It's a black horror.
A
uh,
black whore.
yeah, horror.
Oh, horror.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Horror. I
Oh,
say I say horror.
I
Yeah,
thought
but I know
you said a black whore.
I know. I gotta get my horror. I gotta. But it's this black horror. that
Horror.
I would never say horror, and that could be, but I
Horror.
horror.
Yeah, yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
it ain't
You
going.
can't do it. Okay,
Uh-uh.
so a black horror.
Yeah. Well, I wonder. I wonder if that's always how I sounded.
Yeah, it is. Nobody just till you met me. Nobody really called you out. They just said, let's just BJ.
Yeah.
Let's just Bijan. You know what I mean?
Did he say horror?
Yeah.
No. So it's based in like California. There's this black family. It's the era where like Compton and all of that was all white.
Mm-hmm.
So it's before before uh, black people really moved into the area.
Yeah.
And so what's interesting though, they're showing all the racist things that this family has to go through moving into a white neighborhood, but it's also a horror film,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like this like evil spirit in the house that they moved into. So it's a really interesting twist. It's like, but you can imagine it's so messed up. Like this family is going through it,
Right.
man. And so outside of like the demonic stuff that's happening in their basement,
Mm-hmm.
the stuff that they're experiencing, in real life, the real life racism, man, it's like I'm just watching that. Um and since it's a horror film, uh they kind of really get detailed on like these racist moments. But
Mm-hmm.
like, man, it's just like you said, others have it worse, others have had it worse,
Right.
and to keep other people in mind is probably a good trait to have, to not get so consumed in
Yeah.
what what
Yeah.
you have going on. Not
Yeah.
that it's not important, or
Mm-hmm.
that it's not balanced, or not, it doesn't matter, but like, yeah, there's other people out here as well. And
Right.
man, it's crazy what that family's going through. I mean, ooh, and that's on a TV show, but some parts you can tell, like, okay, yeah, that's some real stuff that happened,
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
in real life to somebody, right?
Right.
So
Right. Right. I we're not going to discuss a whole lot about the Smiths. Um, however, uh, what I did want to talk about, man, what is we've discussed before, the roles of your significant other, man, and you correct me or you add to, or whatever, if as I say these things, this is what's important to me. Now, it's just me, not it's Vince. Um, I have to have someone who uplifts, encourages, um, compliments, pretty much just a cheerleader, man. Um, it's imperative that me personally, have that. I'm one of the most self-motivated people out in the world. You know what I'm saying? I just am. I don't take much. But when you have somebody, man, you have to have, in my opinion, they have to be those type of people, man. They have to uplift you. They have to encourage you. They have to motivate you. They have to compliment you, from time to
mhm.
time. I'm not saying this is something you'd have to do every day, but this is something that keeps you going,
Yeah.
especially when you are a mover and a shaker.
Mm-hmm.
When you're a mover and a shaker, man, you need it, because it's kind of what we're talking about now, man. You get faced with different situations on a daily basis, different obstacles, man. When you think running that good race fast, man, and you jumping every hurdle, next thing you know, you hit one and you fall.
Mm-hmm.
Get back up, you run again, on down the track, you hit another one and you fall.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have that person, man, to do that, in my opinion.
I think they're I think they're even more important in all the moments where um, you're not falling,
Mm-hmm.
you know, because that kind of shows how they're going to be around when you do.
Right.
If
Exactly.
they can show their true colors in those moments while everything's fine,
Mm-hmm.
or not necessarily fine, but like I guess how I see it is every day is kind of a struggle, you know.
Every
Like
day.
living is a fight to
Yeah.
breathe, to eat, you
Mm-hmm.
know,
Right.
and having that like you said, uplift, you said encourage,
Mm-hmm.
you said
Compliment.
compliment, you know, to have that isn't a, oh, I need it because I just, you know, I feed off of that. It's like, no, it's like I need it because every day i'm I'm facing a new challenge,
Mm-hmm.
and every day I may not hear anything positive. I
Yeah.
may not hear anything positive for a whole week straight,
Right. Right.
but I have to keep positive, and
Yeah.
I have to
Yeah.
keep going and keep moving.
Right.
Yeah.
And
So,
it all aids in keeping you going. Like you said, keep going and keep moving.
yeah.
That aids in that, man. And what a lot of people's significant other don't get is that a lot of times, sometimes, man, they just need a hug, man. I
Mhm.
mean, they just need a hug, man. I seen a video and the guy was like, his lady came, he was in the mirror, man, kind of just getting himself together, brushing his teeth or whatever, what have you. And she just came in. I don't know what made her do it. And she just underarmed under his arms, man, gave him a good squeeze. And he fell to his knees, man. He hadn't disclosed anything he was going through or nothing.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she could just sense that something was wrong. But she just took that initiative, man, to just underarm him. Boom, come here. And
Hmm.
he once he saw what she was doing, the
Hmm.
dude actually broke down, man, in tears because he
Yeah.
was really dealing with something. He really needed it. And when he got it, he actually, let it be known how he felt a lot better.
Yeah.
But it's stuff like that, man, that people underestimate, people take for granted. But it's so important, man, when you dealing with, somebody, man, and that they're there for you. It's so important, man. So that's something that you may want to whomever is can hear our voice, man. Take with just take
Hmm.
heed of,
Yeah.
just take heed of, man, because and to me, that's not hard. That's not hard
No.
to me. That's not hard for somebody to just give you a hug, man. Give your guy a hug. Give your gal a hug, man.
Mm.
When she dealing with the kids all day, stressed out at work or whatever, and you just give her a good squeeze, man. Sometimes a good squeeze will get you over the top or get you through the rest of the week. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. And another way to put it is, in that moment, she came up behind him and she let him metaphorically put his weight on her. She took weight off of him.
She did,
You
man.
know, he was just brushing his teeth. Didn't even seem like he had weight on him.
Yeah.
You know, it probably seemed like nothing at all was going on. But it's
Right.
just the fact that every day we are, you know, just to live is a fight,
That's
and
it. It is.
just to come up behind him, kind of
Mhm.
give him what you
But
said, a
she
little
she came
underarm.
up behind him, but she didn't give him the behind thing. She spin him around to
Oh,
where he was when she spin him around, he
yeah,
was almost like, "Wow, what's up? What's happening? What's about to happen?" He was
yep,
surprised, and she just boom boom underarm, straight embrace, squeeze, and
man,
he was like, he lost it, man. He
man,
lost it, man. And
man.
so those are the important things, man. In my opinion, those are the very important things, man, that you have to have, brother. And you know, when you get to the point to where you begin to beat the other one down, and almost you ruin their character and whatever comes with that, man. At way before the end, man, it's a good time to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
To keep it pushing, man. Um, it's so it's just some just crossed my mind, man, with the whole Jada thing and real life thing that goes on. It's something that I want to share, man. Hey, what's up, me, Val? She said correct, Vince, is respect and loyalty for her. She said also said when you know your partner, you can feel when they are off. Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree.
Yeah.
Very much so, man. But like I said, man, if you can hear our voice and that sound like something that you feel like you can take and implement in, how you rock and roll, feel free because to me, that's a big deal to me.
Mhm.
It's a small event, it's a small situation, but it's a big deal, man. I know for me, you know what I mean? Because I don't expect somebody to, you know, financially, go to bat as much as I might would need it.
Yeah.
Man, um, expect that, but I do expect those small things like that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I can't give you the $40,000 you need, but I can give you this right here.
Right. Right.
And just to know somebody is kind of, I don't know, maybe feeling my pain or just even not even really feeling my pain, just saying, hey, I'm here if you whatever you need, if you
Yeah.
just need to talk, if you need to vent, if you need to cry, nobody gotta know about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
That's a big deal for me, man. That's
Yeah.
a big deal. Yeah. And it's just sad, man, that the Smiths are in the situation they in, and his lady, man. I can go out on a limb and say, to me, just the things I've heard, man, she's evil, man.
Well, just so everything that, and I know we don't got to stay on the Smiths too long, like you said, because that could go forever.
Mm-hmm.
But with everything you just said, and how sad I think that actually would be if she isn't behind the scenes, isn't supporting him like that. I actually want to say, I actually hope that regardless of her not being in love with him, regardless of her being, this way out in public, I
Mm-hmm.
hope, I really do hope that behind the scenes, she's actually encouraging to him. You know, yeah, sure, no love involved, but like encouraging in a sense of like, hey, and some people are like that, where they could still give you words, still
Mm-hmm.
give you that presence without giving you them.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope at the least it's that way, because on the outside, yeah, she seems like, cruel, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, for Will to have this, he doesn't seem like he hates her. He doesn't seem like he holds anything against her. So she can't be all that bad. In fact, maybe outside of love, maybe she's not that bad at all. Maybe she's a really good friend to him.
I'm gonna say this, man. I've seen situations where people has almost where people have almost lost their mind, man, behind other people. And sometimes you have to, because Will did I seen a video where he did and this, I don't know if this is true or not, but somebody read how he was saying that he's proud of her book, and he was wishing her great fortune, man. And I was just like, damn, bro. I mean, how what has to happen? What has to happen to you, man, for you to be like hands off? where you still are, is like, you're like, she can, it's almost like she can do whatever she wants to this dude.
No, that's why I'm saying she can't be that bad behind the scenes. I think what we see is her just disrespecting the love, the relationship, everything we thought that they, everything that they said they had,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But on a personal, like, let's say, like you said, encouraging, uplifting, complimenting, maybe all that is still there behind the scenes.
I just can't see how, bro. Is
No,
is is the way she publicly disrespects this dude? I
I
can't see
know.
how, man. I
Right.
can't see
But
how.
I'd rather believe that than believe that Will is really just letting her like say do whatever and still give her these flowers. Like I can't accept that though. No, I can't.
Now this is a dude who on video. Now this is something we seen where she was filming him and he asked her, "Please don't film me without my permission in my house."
Yeah.
And she said, "Y'all see what I got to deal with while she still got the camera on this cat. Y'all see what I got to deal with. This is what I'm talking about right here." And he's just standing there, man. And she steady got the camera in his face. And he's like, don't film me in my house without my permission. My social, whatever is this is everything to me. Don't do this to me. And she continued to do it, bro.
Yeah.
She continued to do it, man. So this woman has zero to the negative power respect for this cat. If I say, look here, man, don't effing film me at the house. Don't
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Turn that phone off, camera
Right,
off,
right, right.
whatever. Don't
Right.
do it. I expect anybody I'm dealing with put their camera down, lickety split. I
Mhm.
mean, she continued and say, see y'all, this is what I got to deal with. You know what I mean?
You know, I wanted to say like, okay, maybe she oh, we got a lot of comments we could read. I wanted to say maybe she, maybe that was just one moment we took out of context and just added it into everything. But hold on, I'm gonna agree with you because you don't see Will in anything that's not produced.
Mm-mm.
He's not just posting things to post it. It's all PR regulated,
Right.
like he has his public relations team or whatever, like it is all filtered. He does not just have himself just on recording just anywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Me
and she would have to know
too.
that. She would have to know that. Being
Yeah.
with him for so
She
long.
knows everything
Kids
about
know
this
him.
guy nine
Exactly.
times out of 10.
Yeah.
Me ever say maybe this is the way she's going to get him to try to divorce her so she can get half by totally disrespecting him and undermining him. I'm gonna be honest with you, BJ. Had it if I'm him at this point, I would be, hey man, look here, man, just give her half. Just get this heifer the way
Yeah.
away from me, man.
Yeah.
You know, Mel say, this is what I call bringing something to the table. Most people want someone who can bring monetary value to the table, but sometimes it's not money that's always brought to the table. Some people bring love, loyalty, emotional support, life support, stability, structure, and so much more. And that's what money can't buy. She absolutely right. Like I said, man, I don't even, I don't even, I'm the type of cat, I don't even look for money that way, because if I, actually had somebody who could sling around money, it had to be 30, 40,000 at a time. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And so, like I said before, but that man, that being there, those phone calls,
Yeah.
that checking up, you know what I'm saying? That pat on the back, that rub on the back, that hug, that's
Mhm.
priceless to me, bro.
Because that could give you the boost to pick up a phone call that you might have ignored. That could
Mm-hmm.
give you the boost to walk into a certain building and have the right conversation with the right person. You
Yeah.
know, same. With anybody, it's like that. Man, that kind of that touch. I don't know what you would call it. Maybe there's a little word for it, but like that kind of check in, and that. I don't know. Because it's not all. It don't always got to be words. Like with the hug.
It
You know.
doesn't, man. It doesn't. And I'm gonna hit you in the stomach with a baseball bat. Hold on, man. Well, let me read this. So, me ever said, or maybe BJ, she has too much dirt on him about him sleeping with little boys on Epstein Island and the
Whoa.
little orgies they used to have at
Whoa.
their house. Could be, man.
Whoa.
She said her children are going against her right now, so she has to be that bad. She has to be that bad, BJ.
Me forever.
There's
You got to tell me more about that. I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, that was one of them things, man. It was out there. You know, they had pictures of him, and she said there is definitely no respect there. And then Mel said it's reassurance.
You know what?
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you know what I think? If this all comes down to it and everybody's against her, I think she would be the type to be like, "Oh, Will put all these people against me. You don't know him like you think. You know, he's playing all of this just the way he wants it. You know, blah blah blah." I think it would fall like that.
I don't think she would. She doesn't at this point, man. I don't. Her gloves are off. It's nothing she won't do to belittle this cat.
Yeah.
Nothing, man. Nothing. I mean, she came out and said, I didn't tell him to go slap Chris Rock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People are chewing up her Chris Rock asked her out story. You know what I mean? People chewing that up. They chewing up her Tupac proposed to me story. Everybody's chewing, even her kids, like me forever saying. They said Jaden is coming out saying she lying.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know how true it is, but they said Jaden is saying, she lying. Tupac ain't proposed to her.
Yeah, people were putting up timelines and stuff. They were like, "How did he propose to you if you and Will were, getting, together at this time and blah blah blah, and you were here and yada yada yada."
It doesn't make sense because he married another chick while he was in a Clinton Correctional Facility. You know what I mean? Some other chick that he married, man. So I don't know, man. I think the lady is doing all she's doing, man, to sell her book.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's all it's about, man. In my opinion, it's for her to sell her book, man. But like you said, it's just Will has to have some. You don't think nothing in him, man, is saying, man, let me just say something, man.
It's the mother of his kids. I don't see him ever doing that.
Wow.
Especially after reading his book. He has way too much respect for family.
Yeah.
And if she wasn't a family member, he I mean, he could be himself. He could be Will Smith, But I think that the fact that she's family, the fact he has kids with her, that's what holds him. Yeah. That's what's protecting her. That's what holds him from even unleashing anything. He's like, no, I mean, he could never.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
No matter what, he's not gonna take it there.
She can
just drag him.
No matter what.
Call him garbage in bed. She called him garbage in bed.
Someone told me that today.
She called him garbage in bed, man.
God. Like this is ridiculous,
It's a massacre, man.
Yeah. And you just wonder who else is going to come out now and say something, because if Will isn't going to do it, then that means other people will. That means other people will say something.
Well, yeah, she's like public enemy number one right now.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Will is a golden boy.
Yeah.
So everybody's coming out like, man, forget Jada, but she don't care, man. She's trying to sell her book, man. She's trying to do red table talk.
Even after slapping Chris Rock, it's like, okay, you slapped him. All right,
it was because of Jada. That's what everybody's saying. You done
right. Yeah. And then I think I don't know if this is true, but I think Chris Rock said something about, Jada needs to stop talking about me now.
Right. Meevel says she has too much dirt on her nose. If he takes her lifestyle, she's going to destroy him. That's why she keeps saying there will be no divorce.
That don't make
Uh,
sense.
Mel said the garbage in bed must be something new because years ago she said that he makes love to her like he's making love to himself. And I was saying how great it was, and was saying how great it was. She's clearly looking for attention. Yeah, I mean, her recent thing is it's garbage.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, it's garbage.
Hmm.
Um, Mevel say his ex-wife said Jada was a horrible person when they all used to live together. Remember that?
Hmm.
Yeah, man.
Man, oh man. Well, what? How much would you pay to be a bug on the wall, just for just for an hour, just to see what is really going on? It's
Right.
crazy because I have never cared about Kardashians, this, that, blah, blah, blah. But it's the fact that it's Will now. Like if this was Michael Jackson and he had it, and we saw about and he's alive and we hear drama about Janet and his kids or whatever. And I think it would be just as interesting. It's crazy, like when things happen to the people you look up to.
Right. Yeah, man. I agree, bro. I agree. You know, I want to say, man, when it comes to ladies, man, women don't realize the power that they possess, man. And what I mean by that, and I'm not talking about physical strength, man, but you can take the smallest woman, man, and the smallest woman can calm down the biggest, meanest, strongest dude, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Just by if you think about it, you know, I've seen guys, man, that just be irate, getting into situations, and their woman is the only one that can calm them down.
right.
Not they boy, I mean, they pushing their boys out the way and man, get off
Yep,
me, man. They
yep,
woman is the only one that can get up under them, man, and calm them down, man.
yep.
A woman, women don't understand, man, how much power that they have.
Mhm.
When it comes to their guys. You know what I'm saying? I
To
mean,
to emphasize that, do you think it would work in reverse if she was going at it and he tried to?
physically, it would. He would have to. I've seen it in reverse where the boyfriend and the husband done just picked her up and take her off.
Yeah, well then, yeah,
She's
that's easy.
still she's
Right.
still going bananas.
Yeah,
Still,
right.
but
Yeah,
I've seen the smallest woman, man, and with some big ball players, and where this dude is just ready to tear somebody's up, man. And
man,
she'll get in front of that.
man.
She gets in front of that, man. And because she's in front of that, you can see him calming down.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yeah.
That's kind of how women have, man.
You can see the gears start turning in his head. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
He's actually after him throwing other guy, get out my foot, get out running. He begins to listen to her in his ear. And she's
Now, when that doesn't work is when she gets hit.
no, yeah, when she get hit off, shit, bro.
Yeah, even I've seen where she'll get hit and try to stop him. Nope, all bets are off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but
But
yeah,
that's a trip, right? That's
that
a
is a
trip.
trip. That
That
is a trip,
women have that much power, man.
man.
That
Yeah,
much power. I mean, they can come you almost before your mama.
no. I think the mom would even. I think it'd be 3 times the effect of what we see.
I don't think so. If anything, I'll give you. It depends on how long you've been with your lady, man. It depends on how long you've been with your lady. I give you neck and neck. I give
We
you neck
don't
and neck.
look. Let me go scientific. We don't have enough data of videos of moms stopping fights. So,
We don't. But I
It's
mean,
usually
moms have been around when the son has gotten pretty crunk. It's been, I'm trying to think. Have my
on
mom
on
been
on
crunk
her
with me?
behalf, I think, like the mom whose son shot the dude for her.
Yeah, but she ain't talking him off a ledge. I'm talking about
Yeah, right.
the son being just. I'm trying to think, man.
There's
I
not enough
know
videos
anything.
out there of that. All we see are people out at clubs, out at night, out in the street with their girlfriend or something, and then the fight thing happens or some altercation, and the girl, she, like David and Goliath, calms
Mhm.
him down,
Yeah, yeah.
conquers the
I think
beast.
I've only gotten crunk around my mom one time to that point. Uh, and it was some family stuff, Uh, of course, years on top of years ago, 20 plus years ago. And but I can't remember because you know,
Mhm.
my lady at the time was there also. So I don't know who somebody talked me off the ledge though.
Yeah, yeah,
Cause I
yeah.
mean I had hand around neck, had around dude.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
man, hand around dude neck and everything, man. And it was about to go down. And I want to say because it had something to do. So anyway, but yeah, those ladies, I mean, they both in the lady
Mhm.
under the lady umbrella. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Uh
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so
I guess it's just it's all the same thing. Like what you said earlier, guys or anybody really, when they
mhm,
have that little bit of positivity, that somebody that encourages them, that somebody that touches them, and
yeah,
like in their heart, yeah,
yeah,
it's like okay, yeah, I'll stop the shenanigans, I'll stop the fight,
yeah,
I'll calm down,
yeah, yeah.
because I
I'm
see it's
listen,
yeah,
yeah, them ladies can move walls, man.
yeah,
They can
yeah.
move walls. Hey, look at me.
Yeah, yeah, look, yeah.
Look at
That's
me.
that's what
Look
that's
at
what it
me.
is. That's what it is. It's a hex. It's in the eyes. Because if he don't look in her eyes, he ain't going. It's the
It's
look
the
in.
eyes.
That's what it is.
Yeah, maybe it may be the eyes, man. I don't know what it is, man. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is.
I
But
mean, could you imagine her stopping him just by talking to him from behind his back? Nah.
nah, she got to get it. She got to get in line of fire. She
Yeah.
got to get in line. But as a trip though, she's not afraid.
Yeah. Yeah.
With everything that's going on and as intense as it is, she'll step right in front of it.
So, okay, this is a twist. Would you say women that don't get in the middle of fights with their man and somebody else, would you say that's possibly because she's afraid of her man herself?
She could be afraid of him, and she could just not care that much.
Ooh. Oh, Jada. You think Jada would stop? Well, Jada didn't stop
Jada
Will
didn't
from getting
stop
up.
it. This is the point of this whole conversation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jada didn't stop him, man.
Yeah.
Jada would have been the only one in the room that could have, hey, hold up, even get up
Exactly.
or call his name.
Oh, if somebody, okay, first off, I got to put myself in Jada's shoes. Somebody made a joke about me, okay, and I see my husband stand up. We're front row, or I'm gonna say wife because I don't want to go that far in Jada's shoes.
Don't do
My-
that.
yeah, I know, right? So my wife, uh, she stands up. I'm like, there's nowhere she's going right now. Hey, there couldn't possibly. She's not just randomly gonna get up. This is televised. She's not gonna stand up while a speech is going on and a joke was just made about me and she's going to the bathroom. No, she's gonna go do something. I'm at least gonna check. Hey, where you going?
Yeah, yeah.
And then I see her making a beeline. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna like hold up,
Yeah,
hold up. You
yeah.
know, like all of that's gonna happen
What you finna
before
do? Wait, what you doing?
exactly.
And you don't answer me. If you know your guy, if you know your gal, oh boy. Uh-oh. Let me forget about this camera. Let me get him before he won't do nothing crazy. Let me get her so she don't do nothing crazy. You know what I mean? Man, look here, man. Not only did she ain't do nothing then, but she let him come back, sit down, still didn't say nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing, man. Nothing.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. I mean, I gotta hand it to you. I mean, you use the word evil. I might just take it there too because, I mean, if y'all even had a really loving relation, any type of love relationship, it would be an immediate conversation. It would
Mm-hmm.
be an immediate like, hey, or look, or check in, like, are you okay, something, or hey, don't go up there, or anything. It was just like she let you know. I'm not. I think you even used the word witch, but it was kind of like she was like a witch, just sitting there watching her
Mm-hmm.
spell, you know, happen.
Yeah. That's Mel say I'm gonna always stop my man from making a fool of himself, but I can't say the same if some stuff was going down and another wife or a girlfriend wants to help her man. Then it's time to come out of retirement. Um, yeah, yeah. You guys shouldn't even be anywhere where something like that could possibly happen, in
Yeah,
my opinion.
yeah.
Um, but it happens, man. It happens. It happens every day, all day, man. But yeah, it's it's a trip, man. It's a trip, and I just, guys, man, who's dealing with stuff like this, man. It's it's a horrible deal, horrible feeling, man. When that person gets to the point to where they could care less, man, how much they hurt your feelings,
Mm,
um, how much they embarrass you.
yeah.
And the reason I say evil, I hate to use that word, man, but once you get to that point, and what the reason I say evil is because you have some guys out here, man, that does some outlandish crap to their ladies. Outlandish crap, man. Now, if your guy, and I'm saying this because people will throw that out there. Well, you don't know what he did, da 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 da. What I do know that he didn't do is he never disrespected her in public.
Right. Right.
And if he has did something, dabbed around, messed around, or whatever, he wasn't flaunting it in front of her.
No.
You dig what I'm saying? And to
Exactly.
me, that makes a difference because nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Everybody does what they do from whatever they do or whatever. But when you with somebody, man, and to me, it's a certain thing. It's a such thing as being grimy with morals.
Hmm.
You got a little grit and grime on you, but nothing else, man. You gonna respect your house. You gonna respect your lady. You gonna respect your house. You're gonna respect your guy. You're not gonna do anything to bring drama to the house. Everything that you're doing, I guess I'm saying you careful, man. You
Yeah.
you you letting that stuff stay out there. You're not bringing it home. You're not, you know what I'm saying? And so I don't think she can say anything that this guy possibly has done to her to warrant this, is what I'm getting at.
I'm sure
Nothing.
she. I'm sure she would try and make a list for sure. I'm sure.
I
Um.
don't think she can. She could put all the stuff she has said, tried to say, it's nothing saying how Will is a horrible person.
Yeah. Yeah. She hasn't been
Nothing.
able to prove that. Not once. Not
Not at
once.
all.
But
I
with
mean,
him not saying a single word.
right.
I mean, it's been like at least 15 times now. We've been like, Jada's a bad person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, man, it's just certain things. Like you said earlier, man, if you no longer love somebody,
Hmm.
but you once did at some point, and this person didn't dog you, then put you through the ringer, then disrespect you in your face, then
Yeah.
disrespect you in front of others.
Right.
Come on, man.
There's got to
Buy
be.
out gracefully.
Exactly.
Buy
Exactly.
out. It didn't work. but this is not a horrible dude. It didn't work, but this is not a horrible lady, man. I
Mhm.
just wasn't ready.
Mhm.
And so let me just bow out gracefully. You know what I'm saying? But to take to embarrassing, shooting shots, dragging him through the mud for your
Mhm.
own gain,
Yeah.
to me, that's evil.
You know, Will may be very quiet. Will may keep everything behind closed doors, but his kids won't.
No.
When they get a chance, maybe in a couple years, maybe in
Yeah.
5, maybe in 10, they're gonna get on some video, some documentary, or some whatever, and they're gonna tell it.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna tell it. I mean, I know for a fact if my mom, it came out that she, I'm friends with August Alsina, and it comes out that she does this, blah blah blah. I'm, she's still a mom, but I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really. I don't really like her anymore.
Yeah.
I love her,
Right.
but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be different. I'm not gonna be standing next to her in photos. It's gonna be,
Mm-hmm.
you know, one arm hugs.
Right. Right.
It's like, yeah, detachment.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. So I'm just saying, man, I feel for the guy. I feel for anybody in that situation. Like I said, I feel for anybody, man, in that situation because from everything we started talking about, if you don't have any kind of support, especially if you're a positive person, positive lady, a positive guy, and you don't really have a lot of people in your corner, you need it, man. You
Mm.
need it. And if you don't have it or can't get it, it can be rough, man. It can be rough. So,
I'm
you
sure
know,
he's got strong, strong team though.
he probably does, but when you can't get it from your lady, that's like you don't have it, man.
She ain't been his lady for 7 years apparently.
Right.
Maybe, maybe. I mean, hey, who knows?
Yeah.
I would, going with what you said, I would think he still would want that if they're not divorced.
Yeah, man.
Who knows? Who knows?
They said, I mean, they both, well, she's saying she ain't divorcing the dude. Period. She's just going to talk crap about it. He stay over there, I'll stay over here.
I mean, what do you think if let's real quick, let's just talk about what she's gonna gain from what would you gain from staying married? I mean, if it has anything to do with money, life insurance, I mean, you don't have to be married. Uh
Well, as long as she's married to him, she has that attachment and she gets to ride off of him. Let's say she divorces him. 17 years down the road, she can come out and say something. It's not going to hit the way it hit now while she's married to him.
hmm,
People just going to be like, man, what the hell Jada Pinkett talking about?
right, right.
Turn
Yeah,
the
because
page.
because she's gonna end up with somebody else.
Right now, I mean, let me ask you this. Right now, what else does she have to talk about but Will?
Nothing. Nothing. No one. Um, and I've never heard her music with the band. It's like a little rock band. I've never heard it, so I don't know. But no one talks about that.
I didn't even know she sung.
No.
She's
Yeah,
a singer?
she had a whole rock band.
I had no idea.
Rock band,
I had no idea
literally,
until right now. No idea.
literally.
I've
Yeah,
never heard that before.
yeah, and they toured. I don't know if she still does it.
I've never heard that, man.
Yeah, yeah. Let me pull up a photo. Yes, Jada Pinkett Smith had a
What is
rock
she, a
band.
singer?
What was she? Um, let's see. The band is called Wicked Wisdom. Uh, she was lead vocals. Okay, yeah.
I didn't
Mhm.
even know she sung. Never knew it.
Yeah. Oh, she hasn't done anything with them for some time now. Hey, let me pull up a photo. Yeah, this is gonna trip you out. This is gonna trip you out. So you didn't even know.
I've never heard that before. I've never heard
Didn't
that.
even know. Man. Yeah, I gotta share this with you. All right, I found it. Hold on one second. Yeah, so things like that, and she's in shows and things, and people don't talk about her shows. People don't talk about nothing but her marriage. So I guess
That's
that's
all she talks about.
that's all. Yeah. So
So
I get
she
you.
get rid of that. What else do she have to talk about? I've never known nothing about this man. Nothing. Nothing.
It's wild. Here's another photo. Oh, that's kind of small.
And she sings what? Rock and roll?
It's a rock band. Yeah, rock. Yeah, wild, right?
Very. I never knew this about
Here's another one.
her. Hmm.
Yeah. So that she's younger in those photos. That was like 10 years ago or 15 years ago, something like that. But yeah, still, still
Wow.
crazy,
Okay.
right?
I mean, hey man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So yeah, I really think I really thank everybody who listened to us tonight, man. Hopefully y'all got something out of this, man. Remember, if you have somebody, man, uplift them,
Yeah.
encourage them, compliment them from time to time. I promise you, man, you never know what somebody's dealing with. And I know from a guy's perspective, a lot of guys keep things to themselves. I guess they just don't want to, you just don't want to worry the lady, worry our ladies or whatever. So we just keep it to ourselves, man. You know what I mean? It happens. We just feel like we'll get it figured out. We'll work it out ourselves. So, and guys also, man, don't get so consumed with what you're doing that you don't pay your lady no attention, man, because a lot of times she will tell you, and guys just be so wrapped up in what they got going on, man, that they just kind of, oh damn, oh okay,
Yep.
you got to do better, man. That's part of that protecting thing that women speak about. It's not necessarily they want you to got doggone step in front of them when a bullet come, but when they dealing with certain things, man, they like for their guys to show some concern. What can I do? Is it anything I can do? You know what I mean? And just that little bit goes a long way. It goes a long way, man. So, yeah, BJ. I mean, I like that cup, bro. I like that cup, bro. From Seven Rush, dog. Yeah. So yeah, man. Listen, that's all I got, man. Yeah. I mean, I'm selling a 1981 classic Corvette. If anybody's interested, man. I had two people look at it today. I had one guy say he want to buy it. I have to take it and get. I have a part that where the power steering fluid goes in. The seal is coming out, but luckily it was still under warranty.
Oh
And
wow.
so
Okay.
the other
Yeah.
part is in, but I just got to get it to my mechanic
Yeah.
to put it in.
Just a little seal. Keep a vacuum seal on that.
Just a little seal, man. So
So it's a
got it 81,
1981.
pearl white, original red interior, super clean, 400 short block engine with Elder Brock um, headers on it. I mean,
I don't know any of that.
carburetor,
Sounds good.
got a nice Elderbrock carburetor on it, man. So it's nice, man. It's ready to go. I can't. I don't have time to even drive the car, man. So it'll sit in my garage in the way. I'm paying insurance on it. Just don't make sense. So
Yeah.
anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Man, that sounds like what do they call them? Not classics. What do they call them?
Antique.
Antique. That sounds like an antique.
Well, it's a classic.
Oh, it's a
Um,
classic.
yeah, 81, I think, is a classic. They have to, it has to go back a little bit farther, I think, to be considered an antique.
Is that it?
It's that without those wheels. I got different wheels on, but it's the same car.
Yeah, I don't like the wheels they put on it in this one, but
Those are the original wheels, look like.
oh, ugh.
Yeah, but it's the same. That's the same exact car that I have, man.
Yeah, we got better tires today than back then.
Yeah. Yes, sir. But I mean, people who purchase those cars, they want original.
Mhm.
You know, they want
They could put
original.
some tires on it.
Yeah, because a lot of them, like two that came today. Oh man, you got the original car tires that came on? Nah, man, I ain't got 'em.
They could,
Oh, okay. I don't
they,
know what I done with those tires either. Those wheels. I have no idea what I done with
I
those wheels.
mean, keeping up with tires is I'm sure a lot harder than keeping up with the just the cosmetics of like the interior and the panels and everything. I'm sure keeping up with tires is harder.
Right.
1981? You kidding me? Some old tires.
Yeah. But anyway, man, look, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Look here, brother. Have you a great weekend, that is, partner.
Yeah, man. You too.
And
You too.
yeah, I will do, man. The weather has gotten a lot better.
Yes.
Um, the weather has gotten a lot better, and yeah,
How's the truck running?
man, my truck broke down yesterday. I went to a stop and I got back in it and it wouldn't start. And I was like, what the freak is going on, man? So the starter had went out.
Oh, okay. So it's little things like that because it's set up where, yeah.
So it cost me $1,100, man.
Of
It
course.
cost me 600 for the labor and 525 for the starter.
Yeah, of course.
600, 1125.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, man, what can you do, bro? What can you do? I had to pay it. Keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Pay it, keep it pushing. Yeah, but anyway, I'm
Mhm.
gonna get up out of here, man. We'll like thank everybody for jumping in, checking us out. Y'all get back with us on Monday, man. We're gonna do it again. Until then, we'll holla.